Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, number 12.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically one hit every third at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
And this will be fouled away. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. This one's down to third. To his left, Torres. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And now a pitch on the way. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sent out to straightaway center field. Naquin is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Digging in, Reyes. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 32.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
2-1 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s calling balls off the plate.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s, when you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap
7.
like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Maben is there, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll
Leading
face
off for the
Carlos
Yankees,
Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. High pop-up. Lindor battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number one. Edwin Encarnacion now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes moves over. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled back. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Naquin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no. A look there at the most famous urban park in the States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium.
The catcher, number 55.
First pitch of the at-bat. Roberto Perez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Digging in, Trace Thompson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single. Puts a line drive in the books.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. The pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
First pitch on its way. Reyes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up double number 2 on the year. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this. Standing in, Torres. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Baseman, number 25.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Cameron Maben. He flew out in his last at-bat. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for Cleveland, center
and
fielder.
Next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. This is pulled into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Aaron Judge.
And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Gary.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still. Trace Thompson digs in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a curveball that time that broke too low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard to third. Right to him. LeMahieu. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Up next for Cleveland.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here comes the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didi Gregorius is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. One and one, here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Torres waits on deck. And he pops him up back behind second base. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Torres.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Harold ready for another chance. Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 32.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much at the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. And there's his first base hit in this one. In now is Yasiel Puig. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Smoke toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Jason Kipnis started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And another foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt, throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Denny Farquhar will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he lays off for ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a swing and a ground ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's the payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Curveball grounded towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 12.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Ramirez.
He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Santana is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Reyes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is there and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting. Left
Digging
fielder,
in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hit to short. Lindor scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey,
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
it's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Carrasco pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Torres is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like how he's pitching. He chased that pitch 0-1. Well, go right back up there again. He went back up there 0-2. He laid off it. That's okay. Now you go see if you can get him out another way.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is under it, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jason Kipnis. Your
Zach
attention,
Britton
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as
New
he'll
York
do so to
Yankees,
start the eighth.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
In now, Roberto Perez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chad Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And that one stayed too low apparently. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Designated hitter,
Digging in once again, Trace Thompson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
In there, 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Cameron Maben now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Puig looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's
Judge.
big Aaron Judge. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Number 27 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Giancarlo Stanton now. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Santana now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Santana.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Maybin. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Reyes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Adam Ottavino enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. The throw to first. It's in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hard hit at third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brad Hand.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Catcher, number 24.
And that misses for ball 1. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Naquin. 1 out. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Your attention, please.
Boyd will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Reyes going back, still ranging back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Indians get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Carlos Carrasco